Welcome to The Loop. Today we are rolling out a powerful update to payments, introducing DirectPay and ClassicPay, giving you more choice in how money moves and a faster way to pay your owners. Let's get into it. Welcome to The Loop. We have a massive episode for you today. We are kicking 2026 off with huge updates to MePay, all designed to make payments faster, clearer, and easier to manage end to end. So of course, we're going to demo and walk you guys through this, and including new payment options, smarter automations, and a direct way to pay your owners and suppliers all in one platform, all in Property Me. So whether you have just opened up your business and are trying to learn trust accounting, or you have 6 properties or 6,000 properties, if payments sit at the center of your business, and let's be honest, they do, you're not going to want to miss out on this episode. Also later on, make sure you tune in to the end because we are doing a quick demo on how you can switch between Property Me and Grow CRM, so stay tuned for that. My name is Christina and I lead our onboarding team here at Property Me. Peter looks so beautiful today.
Yeah, Peter in a wig today.
We are joined by the wonderful Delaney. Welcome back, Delaney.
Thank you. It's great to be back, Christina.
Awesome. And we have a girl gang today, actually, because Pradeepa is coming back onto the loop. Welcome back, Pradeepa.
Thanks, Christina. Really excited to be here.
Amazing. So Pradeepa is going to be officially rolling out DirectPay and ClassicPay. So let's get into it. All right, team. So we know that rent and bill payments sit at the heart of every PM business. And when the payment process is a little slow, you can really feel it. It feels harder. So that's why the all-new MePay is such a game changer. Not just for your teams or your trust accountant, but for the experience that you guys are delivering for your owners and tenants. So of course we're going to demo, but before we do, Delaney, can you just give us a high-level overview of what the changes are?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've expanded MePay so that there are more flexible options in how how agents can collect rent and move money around. So agencies can now choose between 2 options. We've got DirectPay and ClassicPay. Each of these works for a different operating model, but both of them live within Property Me and have been designed to reduce delays, manual work, and uncertainty.
Amazing.
So we're going to be demoing a lot today, guys. If you're having any questions, make sure to send those through because Pradeepa will be answering those live later on.
Yeah, she's really excited.
So excited. Let's take a look at DirectPay.
What if payments just took care of themselves? With DirectPay, a tenant pays rent, and that's it. No receipting to complete. No reconciliation to chase. No trust account admin to stay on top of. The payment is recorded instantly. Journals are created automatically. Bills are processed as part of the same flow without any manual steps or double handling. Behind the scenes, everything lines up. Clean records, clear audit trails, no gaps, and no guesswork. Owners are paid sooner, with daily disbursements keeping funds moving, not sitting in limbo. Every dollar is tracked, every transaction is accounted for, and everything is visible in one place. One payment, handled end to end, so property managers can stop managing payments and start building stronger relationships. Property Me, your portfolio, your platform, your place to thrive.
Okay, wow.
Yeah,
I'm
amazing.
really excited to see the demo. First thing I think of is DirectPay trustless?
Great question. So DirectPay is actually better than trustless. It has a lot of the benefits that Trustless has, so like your fast payments, daily disbursements, and no manual receipting.
Nice.
But all of the payments run on the new payments platform, also known as NPP, which means tenants can pay their rent and invoices using Pay2 and PayID.
Awesome.
I pay everything with PayID.
Yeah, me too.
I think this is super modern, really cool. From there, Property Me handles everything else. So all of your bills are auto-processed, your payments are auto-receipted, and owners and suppliers get their funds transferred straight to them.
Wow. Okay. So for faster payments for owners, that's obviously going to be a game changer. Pradeepa, we would love for you to walk us through how the money actually moves around.
Yes.
Can you show us through?
Sure, let's start with the tenant experience where the payment begins.
Nice.
We are excited to introduce the next generation of MePay with fast, fee-free payments for your tenants.
Cool.
Your tenants now have 3 new ways to pay their rent and invoices. They can set up a recurring rent payment by creating a pay-to agreement. If they do not wish to set up a recurring payment, they can set a payment limit within Property Me and make manual payments or make a PayID payment. As you can see on the screen, tenants can easily set up a recurring rent payment by using their PSB account number or their PayID details to create a pay-to agreement. They can easily manage their pay-to agreement through Property Me or via their banking platform.
That's so simple, and I love that tenants can just hop in and self-serve this. There's no need to call up the agent and try and change details that way.
There used to be a form. You've got to get the tenants to refill out the form every time.
Yes,
so
much
one of the
easier
things
now.
that I'm excited about for DirectPay is that what happens on the flip end of the property managers and owners. If it's just fast payment, it's not just fast payments into a trust account. There's actually no trust account receipting required at all. So you trust accountants and property managers, you get more time back and payments go direct to the owners.
That's correct. As soon as a tenant makes a payment, you'll be able to view the payment within the Property Me transactions, MePay transaction screen, unlike a direct debit payment, which takes about 3 to 5 business days to clear. Payments via Australia's new payment platform is much faster. It checks if the tenant has sufficient funds at the time of processing the payment. This reduces the occurrences of payment dishonors.
Nice.
Once the payment is made, DirectPay automatically receipts the payment and your tenants will receive the payment receipt email. You will also notice this payment will be visible in the new DirectPay balance tile against the owner folio.
Yeah, so heaps of visibility. True. And I love the keywords there. So automatically receipts, the fact that it checks for the balance before taking it out, so it's so much easier for your arrears as well. And my favorite is no clearance days. That is my favorite.
That's true. DirectPay owner funds will be dispersed the next business day if the payment is made before the 8 p.m. cutoff time, provided there are no larger outstanding bills and it respects the owner's disbursement frequency.
Okay, so you still have lots of choice and you guys still have the control over how often owners are going to be dispersed. So if you want to stick to your disbursement rules you have right now, paying every Friday or twice monthly is really popular, or even just once a month, DirectPay is still going to honour whatever you choose in the owner disbursement intervals.
That's correct. Once the funds are dispersed, owners will receive the remittance emails. Here's what that looks like.
Yeah, nice. Really clear and simple to read.
Monthly owner statements are automatically generated on the first day of the month. It includes a summary of previous month's DirectPay fund transfers as well as fund transfers from the agent's trust account, all in one statement.
Nice.
And what happens if there's no money dispersed during the month?
DirectPay generates $0 monthly statements.
Oh, that's super exciting. I know people have been asking for this for a while, so I'm really glad we've got those $0 statements
They're
now.
two huge things, team. So often we get questions about $0 statements and also a summary for the month. So if you do have owners wanting to be dispersed every Friday and the tenant is a weekly payer, they can just get one lovely little statement on the first to show them the summary, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So I just want to stop and take a look at all of the time saving here. We've got no receipting. We don't need to hop into the bank, create our file, filter it, download, upload. No ABA files, no BPay files, no ticking off stuff in your reconciliation. Sorry, keep going. No disbursements, disbursement checks, statement previews, blah, 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 and no paying bills either. So this is really such a dream and a massive, massive win for customer service win, team.
Yeah, it's huge.
All right, I think it's time for questions. So let's have a little look. I will need some help today, as always, with the questions, but please keep them coming just before we hop into our DirectPay demo.
See, we've got one from Ashley Goodchild, which says, so will this replace MePay or is that still an option?
You'll be able to still continue to use MePay. That's renamed as MePay Direct Debit. We are currently working on creating a smooth transition from MePay Direct Debit to NPP, and we'll be in touch with customers who are keen to upgrade.
Yeah, awesome.
Nice.
So stay tuned. Lauren Anderson has asked, is the tenant money going into a trust account? Good question.
Yes, that's a good question. With DirectPay, tenant payments are transferred into DirectPay's trust account and then paid directly to the owners.
Cool.
Nice. Lots of questions coming through. Ledger Lane has asked, do we still run disbursements or does it happen automatically?
It automatically happens.
Awesome. Great. We also have Ascension Real Estate has asked, can you have both options? So if you opt for MePay or DirectPay, can you still have some renters paying into the trust?
Yep, that's right. You can configure your owner as well as the tenant. In terms of tenants, when you enable MePay, they can pay directly through MePay or they can pay directly into your agent's trust account. You'll have to go through the disbursement and statement generations separately.
Okay.
That's great. It's so flexible.
We've also got some feedback, which is nice. Ashley Goodchild has asked, one statement summary is a game changer. Yes, it sure is. Lauren has asked, do I still need a trust account if I use DirectPay?
Yes, for certain scenarios, you may want funds to be transferred to agent's trust account. So I would say keep your trust bank account.
Good tip.
All right, keep them coming, guys. We've got a few more. We've got heaps, actually.
Yeah,
Thank you
great
so
questions.
much. Rent West Solutions has asked, do the same rules apply to bills such as priority, etc.? So that's Michelle from Rent West. Hey, Michelle.
Yep. We still apply the same set of rules in terms of priority.
Very, very cool.
Ooh, I can see Taylor Gardner has asked, with the pay to agreement, where is the money directed to be paid? So does Property Me hold a trust account or is it paid to the agency trust account to be held?
As I mentioned previously, the funds are transferred into DirectPay's trust account and we would be dispersing directly to the owners and suppliers.
Yeah, so you sit back and relax, right?
I knew this question would come up. Kyle has asked, is there a cost involved?
DirectPay is available on all 3 plans. It'll be charged at $1 plus GST per property in blocks of 100 properties.
Cool.
Amazing. So you could, for just $1 a month, have fast payments to owners. Awesome. Game changer.
That's great. All right, team, keep your questions rolling in. Now it's time to talk about Classic Pay. So for you guys that still want fast payments, still want the no more clearance days and money as soon as possible, but prefer to move the money through the trust account you have and still do your receipting and still do your disbursements, that's where Classic Pay comes in, right?
Yeah, that's right. So Classic Pay is fast tenant payments through the new payments platform, but it continues to send money to the agency's trust account. The key theme here is choice. So you guys have the option, you can align your payment methods to how you work without sacrificing speed, accuracy, or trust.
Very cool.
Let's take a look at the differences between DirectPay and Classic Pay. With DirectPay, owners are automatically dispersed based on their preference. So you can stick to monthly, twice monthly, weekly, or of course update to the new daily option that DirectPay offers. With DirectPay, there is no receipting, and Classic Pay has a one-click receipting process. Both of these are super fast payments using the new payments platform. There's no difference in speed, and both cost the same amount, which again, that is $1 plus GST, and that's billed in blocks of 100.
Nice.
So the choice really is mainly around how you distribute your funds to owners, whether you want the daily disbursements with no receipting, or if you prefer that traditional end of month process. DirectPay is direct to owners, and Classic Pay is fast, but to your trust account.
Cool. All right, we've got heaps more questions coming through.
Amazing.
So
I knew people would be excited about this.
Okay, so a couple of questions on cost, so that's really good.
Gone through that. Anthony has asked, is this a free method of payment for tenants? So could you make this compulsory in accordance with the regulations?
That's right. It's free at the moment.
Okay,
Right
great.
there.
Perfect.
Let's have a look. We've got more feedback as well. Rent West Solutions having experience from another platform program using, the questions are moving, using trustless accounts. This looks amazing. So a lot of our feedback actually, if you've come from something that's trustless and want a very similar but much more modern experience, this is definitely the feature for you.
For sure. I can see... Oh, sorry.
There's
heaps of questions coming
There's
through.
heaps. So we've got one here. When you say it's dispersed directly to owners, that means we still have to upload an ABA file?
No.
Nope.
We take care of all that manual process.
Yeah.
That's
sure.
amazing. Property Me is doing
No
all the heavy
BPay
lifting.
files, no CRN, wrong CRNs. Tradies get paid fast. Suppliers get paid fast, which is such a time saver for you guys.
Yes. We've had a question from David. He is asking if this is recorded and will be available. Yep, you can watch this back later on whatever platform you're looking at now.
Very cool.
And only Gary has asked, do we have to use DirectPay or can we just keep operating how we are currently?
You can, and that's where Classic Pay is a good choice.
Yeah, think about the other benefits for Classic Pay. No tenant bank reference numbers. You know, you're not going to get unknown funds in your trust account, work out who they belong to. You know, it's going to be easier to balance, single click reconciliation. So you're going to get one beautiful little tile every day to click and it receipts everything for you. So one click for all of your rec. So there's definitely more benefits for using DirectPay, much less work for you guys to do, so you can focus on your client relationships. But for Classic Pay, it's still much, much faster, but you get to do your own jam when it comes to dispersing and receipting as well.
Exactly. It's all about choice. There's a lot of flexibility with your options here. Cool. Do we have any more questions, Christina?
We've got heaps. We've got some recurring questions about the fees. So we're going to send out an email just to clarify what the fees are. The fees are the same for DirectPay and Classic Pay. Let's have a look. What else do we have?
I think that might be all of them for now. You can keep sending them through. We'll check again at the end. Cool.
All right, Delaney, over to you.
Over to me. So before we head off, we have one more exciting update to show, which is around our Grow CRM. So you may have heard earlier in the month, we have now introduced single sign-on. So if you have both Manage PM and Grow CRM, you can use one login to get access to all of your Property Me features. Now we've introduced a quick switch. So I'll show you how that looks now. Basically at the top here, you're going to see Manage PM. And if you want to hop into CRM and start using those features, it's super easy to flick across, and that's going to take me straight into my listings here. Nice. And when I'm done using Grow CRM, it's super easy to flick back to Manage PM. So this is making it way easier to manage all of your work across Property Me. If you want to learn more about Grow CRM, you can head to the website and book a demo. Otherwise, we've also introduced now the ability to add Grow CRM to your own subscription. So just hop in, modify, and you'll see the new Grow CRM option in the subscription section.
Which is actually where the upgrade is for Classic Pay and Direct Pay as well.
Yes, exactly.
Team, thank you so much for joining us today, Pradeepa and Delaney. We are incredibly excited about these new payment options. They're going to fundamentally change how agencies work, with faster payments on Classic Pay and DirectPay offering the daily disbursement with zero receiving, zero dispersing. This is a huge step forward. And the best part is that it's available right now. So huge thank you to all of our beta customers. You guys have really shaped how this feature looks, so we are very, very appreciative of that. And we also have release notes coming out. We have the knowledge base, obviously, for all of your questions. And most importantly, we have our first training session tomorrow at 1 p.m. So please register, get all that you need to with these features, enjoy the training, and you guys are now all up to date, in the loop. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.